Audrey Puente is here now with our full forecast, including a couple of days that we have to really be careful with this heavy travel week, right?
Very true, Arthur. We're going to have some travel problems as far as the weather is concerned, depending on which day you're leaving. But let's talk about that in a minute. First, let's talk about today. It was actually pretty nice across the region. Temperatures were above average. Our high number in Central Park made it to 55 degrees, where normally we should be in the low 50s. This morning we started off with 40 degrees, and the record high in the state, 72, set back in 1921. So we are expecting it to be cool and breezy as we go through the overnight hours, and it will be a cold start to the week. Temperatures today were above average. Tomorrow they'll be about 10 degrees colder with highs mostly in the 40s. We are expecting wet travel for Tuesday and Wednesday, so if those are your travel days, you want to plan accordingly. And it looks like it'll also be dry for Thanksgiving. No weather problems on Thursday. Right now we're sitting in the 30s up towards Poughkeepsie. It's 42 in White Plains, 46 in the city. Belmar is checking in at 44 degrees. We're at 46 in Islip and 44 up towards Bridgeport. All of these temperatures are running a little bit warmer than they were at this time last night. You can feel the difference. Outside it's quite comfortable, but these numbers are also going to take a big drop by tomorrow, and our highs again only in the 40s. Winds have been a little breezy at times. They're kind of getting a little gusty too. We're at 23-mile-per-hour winds right now in Central Park, 13 in White Plains, 10 in Bridgeport at 14 over towards Iceland. So we're dry on the radar. Much earlier rather, we had a couple of sprinkles across northern and eastern areas near Connecticut and up towards Dutchess County, but overall we're staying nice and dry tonight, and the clouds that we have in place will slowly erode away, and we'll have mostly clear conditions through the overnight hours. We're under the influence of high pressure. That brought us the tranquil weather today, and off to the west we're watching this area of low pressure. A lot of wet weather is associated with it that goes from the northern plains all the way through into the Tennessee Valley, and they've actually been experiencing some severe weather in this part of the country. This is all pushing eastward here. It will plague portions of Tennessee, the Tennessee and Mississippi valleys tomorrow, and then eventually work its way into the northeast as we go into Tuesday. This is what's going to bring us the wet weather starting Tuesday afternoon, lasting into the first part of Wednesday. So here it plays out on our future cast. We'll go mostly clear tonight, and that's how we'll start out on Monday. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow morning, but when you look outside, it'll look nice. It'll feel much colder though when you step outdoors, so bundle up. We'll have highs tomorrow only in the 40s. High pressure will keep us nice and dry right through the afternoon, and then on Tuesday we'll start out with sunshine, but the clouds will slowly creep their way into the region ahead of the wet weather that's coming in from the west. We'll see a lot of rain coming in here, especially in the evening hours on Tuesday overnight into Wednesday. Some of that rain will come down heavy at times, and then it will all shift eastward here by Wednesday morning. So early in the morning we'll have some rain. It will taper off though by early afternoon, so if you're traveling late in the day on Wednesday, you should be fine, especially if you're driving. Tonight we'll drop down to 35 degrees in Central Park, 20s in some of the suburbs. Tomorrow only 44 degrees, so it's going to be cold tomorrow. Factor in a blustery wind, and it will feel even colder outside. Watch out for rainfall by Tuesday afternoon. It should taper off by afternoon on Wednesday. Thursday looks good for Thanksgiving. Plenty of sunshine with a high of 50 degrees, and it turns colder by the end of next week. We'll be back into the 40s for highs by then. Stay tuned. More of the 10 o'clock news. We'll be right back after this break.